Good morning, peeps. Happy Wednesday. Today we're going to work on review 2. Tomorrow, which would be Thursday, we'll work together on review 3, and then Friday you guys will take your quiz. Okay, so copy down the ones I do, and then you'll do the other half just like normal. So this says G plus F. Okay, well, my G is going to be x plus 2 plus my F is x3 minus 1. Okay, and then we're going to combine like terms. My x3 I can't put with anything. My x I can't put with anything, but this 2 and this negative 1 I can. So we're going to get x3 plus x plus 1. Okay, and I realize I go faster than normal, partially just because it's a video, but so feel free to pause it, whatever. We got G minus H, so my G is going to be A3 minus 2A minus my H, which is 3A plus 4. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my fake 1, okay, which is going to be right here. Okay, so this side where nothing's going to change. We're going to get negative 1 times 3, it's going to be negative 3A. Negative 1 times 4 is going to be negative 4. And then we're going to go ahead and combine like terms. And if we look at this, I can combine these two middle ones. So I'm going to get A3. That's going to give me negative 5A minus 4. Okay, we got G times F. So we got G is going to be 4x plus 5. Times my F is x squared minus 3x. Okay, so we say, we can put a 1 right here, but we're going to say 4 times 1 is 4. And then from here to here, we look and say, well, how many x's do I have? Well, this guy's got 1 and he's got 2, so that makes this x3. We're going to say 4 times negative 3, it's going to be negative 12. And again, how many x's do I got? Well, I got 1. And I got 1, so that's going to be x2. Then I say 5 times 1, it's going to be 5. And then from here to here, I only got 2 x's. I got 5 times negative 3, it's going to be negative 15. And again, from here to here, I got 1x. Okay, and then we go through here and look and see, well, is there anything that we can combine? Okay, well, yes, I can put these two together. So I'm going to get 4x3 minus 7x squared minus 15x. Okay, and so this one, again, is done. Okay, and again, if I went too fast, pause it and then keep going. Okay, we got G divided by H. So our G goes on top, negative T plus 1. And on the bottom, I have my H, which is 2T plus 1. Okay, 9. I got G of H of 3. So we start with the 3 and the H function. Okay, so I got x squared minus 2 plus 2x. Everywhere there's a x, I'll be putting a 3. So it's going to look like 3 squared minus 2 plus 2 times 3. Okay, and you can just type that whole thing in on your calculator. Minus 2 plus 2 times 3. Okay, and you should get 13. Okay, so now we're going to take that and we're going to plug it into the other function, which is the G. So it's going to look, it says 4x minus 1. So it's really 4 times 13 minus 1. And again, that you can just type it on your calculator. Okay, all in one step, one line, it's no biggie. Okay, and that's going to give you 51. Okay, so 51 is our actual answer for G of H of 3. Okay, 11 is the same type of problem. We got F of G of 1. Okay, so we're starting with our G function. We got x cubed plus 4x. Everywhere there's an x, we'll be putting a 1. Okay, again, and we just typed this in on the calculator. Okay, some calculators have this X3 button. If they don't, look for the one that has X with a blank square button, okay? And then you type in the 3. So if it only has the blank square, okay, you push the blank square, it makes a blank square there, and you're going to put the 3, and then you need to make sure that you hit that over, okay? Plus 4 times 1, okay, which is going to be 5, okay? And again, if you type it just the way it looks, it's going to spit it right out for you, okay? So we're going to get 5, and now you're going to plug that into the other function, which is the f function. Okay, well, that's 4x, or 4 times 5, which is 20. Okay, the next section on there is going from radical to exponential form. So we've got the number m and then n, and it goes to the number, and we got the mn, okay? So we got inside over outside, okay? Is the same as the top over the bottom. Okay, so this one, they want us to do it in radical form. Okay, so we're going to say the radical, our big number is 7. On the inside, we're going to do 5, and then we're going to do 2. Okay, now remember, no 1s are allowed on the inside. So if there's a baby 1 there, erase it. No 2s are allowed on the outside. So we need to erase that 2. It does not belong there. It's not allowed. Okay. This one is going to look like the square root, 5, 4 on the inside, 3 on the outside. Okay, again, those should look like baby numbers, okay? So draw your radical nice and big, and just go from there, okay? These ones, they want them in exponential form, so they're going to say 7. Okay, what's on the inside? If there's no number there, what's on the inside? Okay, well, it's a 1. And on the outside, if there's no number there, it's a 2. Okay, so it's going to be 7 to the 1/2 power. This one is going to be 10 to the, what's on the inside? Now, although this looks like it's on the outside, okay, the outside is whatever's here. Okay, so that one is going to be a 3 on top. And again, if there's nothing on the outside there, it's going to be a 2. Okay, and then all the rest are simplifying radicals, okay? So we're going to say 175. Remember, the only numbers we're allowed to circle or group is going to be 2, 3, 5s, and 7s. So we say 175 divided by 2. If you get a fraction, remember that don't work. So you're going to say 175 divided by 3. Again, doesn't work. 175 divided by 5. That does work. So we got 5 and 35. This is going to be 5 and 7. Okay, our group number is 2 because there's no number there, so we got those guys can go. And we have 7 left over on the inside. He cannot go. Okay, 20. I got 2 and 10, 2 and 5. Okay, again, my group number is a 2, so my 2s can go. My 5 cannot go, he doesn't have a buddy. And then for the letters, I got 2 M's. How many of those guys can go? Same thing, 2 of them can go. So the M's gonna go here, and we have none left over on the outside. So this one is gonna be our answer. Okay, 256 divided by 2 is gonna be 2 and 128. 2 and 64, 2 and 32, 2 and 16, 2 and 8, 2 and 4, 2 and 2. Okay, there's a lot of 2's going on there, so be careful. Okay, my group number is 5. Okay, so that means I can take stuff out in groups of 5. So first things first, I'm going to put my baby 5 back there because I know I need it. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2's. So I can put 1 on the outside. Okay, and then I got 1, 2, 3 left. That means they cannot go, so we're going to put them back on the inside. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then for my ends, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and we're taking in groups of 5, so all these guys can go. So he's going to go on the outside. Okay, and last but not least, Nyari. Okay, you need to make sure that you multiply these. We're not going to leave 2, 2, 2 in there. So it's going to look like 2n square root of 5. 2 times 2 is 4. Times 2 is 8. It is not 2 times 3, which is 6, okay? So that's what my final answer should look like if you're doing this correctly. Okay, last one, 56. We got 2 and 28, 2 and 14, 2 and 7. Okay, what is my group number? I'm pulling stuff out in groups of, and in this case it's 3. Okay, so we're going to draw our little thing, put our baby 3 there because it's important. I got 2. Who cannot go? Well, the 7 cannot go. Okay, for the x's, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I can take 2 groups. So we're going to get XX. And then we got 6 y's. So same thing, I can take 2 groups. Okay, and again, we're not going to leave it like this, so it's going to look like 2x squared, y squared, cubed root, okay, or the square root with the 3 on the outside of 7. Okay, you guys have 14 problems to do. Go through and get them done, and then make sure you show your work because I'm not grading it if you don't. And then you are done for today. Work on any of your missing assignments. Your Friday e-learning from Friday is due today at 3 o'clock. So make sure that you get that in, turned in. And I will see you guys tomorrow on Thursday.